I feel like I've seen a lot of people these days who are burnt out from their jobs and want to quit and take a break, and I actually did that. But it was not an easy decision, and I was probably doing mental gymnastics for like 6 to 8 months before I actually took the leap. And they're kind of like the headline pros that I think a lot of people talk about when making a decision like this, which is, you should travel while you're young and take advantage of not having any major obligations, and you only live once, and you can take space to think about your future and things like that, which are all very meaningful and real reasons to making a decision like this. But even knowing all of that, I felt like there was something keeping me from being able to fully commit. And personally, what it finally came down to was just having trust in myself. Because when I thought about what was really keeping me from quitting, it wasn't all of the good things that I was missing out on, but all of the negative things that could happen. Like, what if I lose my career prospects forever? What if I run out of money? What if I regret it? What if I become a homeless beach bum with no purpose for the rest of my life? But I think it's really easy to exaggerate the worst case scenario in situations like this. And so I just sat down and really thought about the practical negative outcomes and whether I felt that I could navigate them. And if I was being realistic and taking into consideration all of my accomplishments to date and my work experience and the overall fact that I was able to get myself to where I am now, I felt like, okay, then maybe I should be able to trust myself that I can also handle things in the future. If I needed money, then I trusted that I would be able to hustle and find a means of income somehow. And if I regretted it, then I trusted that I could just go back home and restart my old life, because if I did it once, then I could probably do it again. And so honestly, I just feel like a lot of it comes down to having confidence, because of course doing something like this is risky, but I think it's only truly that scary if you don't trust that you can handle it. But I also feel like a lot of us don't give ourselves enough credit for what we can really handle, especially considering that you probably have a track record of being able to get a job and being successful in your field. So why would all of that suddenly disappear overnight just by making this one decision? I would also highly recommend reading the book The Dip by Seth Godin. I just found it to be really interesting. It talks about quitting and the right time to quit, and it also just helped me move forward with my decision making process. And lastly, as someone who's done what you're thinking about doing now, I can say that I'm so glad that I quit my job and that none of the worst case scenarios that I had in my head actually played out even after over a year of leaving. And I think it's just really opened up my perspective to what is truly possible in your life. And so this is my personal push to you in case you need it.